Okay, so more hormone and fat talk. Okay, hormone and fat. We all love talking about that. So without getting into all the sciencey kind of stuff, because then you're talking like androgenic and all sorts of stuff, and everyone's like, oh, I don't care, what are you talking about? So here's like in a nutshell, some things to think about. Some things that if you're still really struggling with like, well, I'm tracking my macros, I'm getting movement, I'm sleeping well, nothing's changing. Tests then are important. They can be really, really important. And I'm going to tell you that you're going to want to go to a good functional doctor. Okay. But some keys would be, if you are having just like increasing belly fat, women, increasing hip, belly, butt fat. Okay. This could definitely be a sign of an estrogen dominance. All right. So maybe like too low of progesterone, too much estrogen. Just saying. The other thing to remember here, and again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not curing, treating, or telling you or preventing anything or telling you that I'm telling you that. Okay. I'm telling you to go to a doctor, functional doctor. But no single hormone works in isolation. So don't ever think of like, oh my goodness, I have estrogen dominance. I need to just get my estrogen down. Or I have estrogen dominance. I need to take progesterone. I should be taking progesterone. Oh my goodness, where can I get progesterone? That is not what you want to do. Trust me. How you want to know? Because I've done dumb stuff like that. All right. I learned from the past. So learn from my dumb mistakes. I've been a guinea pig. Learn from me. Okay. I was going to say something about like Dr. Fauci, but I thought that probably wouldn't be great for a lot of things. But anyway, they don't work in isolation. So that is why when we talk about metabolic health and metabolic markers, it is an entire system. All right. We have to stop treating the body like for one thing at a time. Boom for this, boom for that. Okay. We have to stop that. Don't try to fix those specific things on your own. And Dr. Casey Means, who I absolutely love, I talk about her all the time. Get the good book, or get the book, Good Energy. So fantastic. But she was an ENT, and she said, we have to stop just, like a brain surgeon is going to go in and just fix the brain. In an emergency situation, that's what they need to do. But we need to stop specializing in all these things and looking at every single little thing in our problem, like just the heart or just the brain or just this, as the one problem, because it stemmed from something else that stemmed from something else that stemmed from something else. And this was a like snowball effect. This wasn't just a one day you woke up, everything was fine, and now all of a sudden your heart is a mess. Okay. And that is where metabolic health comes into play. And so if you want to work at the prevention of those things and stopping the things that have already started dead in their tracks, let's talk, because there are so many things you can do. So in simple layman terms, think of this equation: fat plus sugar plus stress equals belly fat. Okay. So fat in and of itself, the consumption of good fats in and of itself is actually a beautiful thing, a wonderful thing. Bad fats we want to be staying from in general. But when you're combining any kind of fat, especially the bad fats, with sugar or starch, starchy carbohydrates or sugar, plus stress, you have created the most beautiful equation for belly fat and hormone disruption. So when it comes to diet nutrition, those things are what you want to be limiting, avoiding, or here's a new concept, maybe not new for a lot of people, how you're actually pairing them together.